Well, 'tis the day to end 2016. I went by my old apartment today and took out one more van load of stuff, and that's all she wrote. Anything that I didn't get out of there, I obviously don't want that badly, so I left it. Um, this is a glass of milk, which may or may not be a quarter Irish cream. I was going to get, God, that's good. I was gonna get Bailey's, but Carolinians, I guess what's called Carolinians, a couple bucks cheaper. So, all the best to anybody who's legally allowed to drink on New Year's. I got Bear trying to come up and see me. Oh, no, no. Don't wake up your brother. No. Oh, you've already woken up your brother. Oh, what have you done? Oh, what have you done? Oh, kitty, kitty. Oh, what have you done? You woke up your brother. Don't you know he goes crazy? Yes, he goes crazy, sweetie. So, I was thinking, while Columbus took care of Minnesota, Minnesota tried to fight back after being down 3-0, but not against Columbus, not today. And Boston took care of Buffalo in a game that wasn't the punch 'em up that a lot of people thought it would be. David Backes hit, while it was worthy of a 2-minute penalty, I don't think it was worth more than that. I don't understand. The league said the principal point of contact wasn't the head. I don't know what replay they saw. I didn't see a replay that was conclusive. My issue was it wasn't pre-planned. Backus turned into the hit. Carrier gets him in the head. It happens. It's one of those mostly unavoidable hits. You can argue whether or not Carrier followed through, but I didn't get mad watching it. I just had that wince ooh moment when Backus got hit. So Boston wins the rematch. Buffalo loses 2 in a row to the Bruins, and Florida, last I checked, was up 3-0 on Dallas. Let's take a look and see where the scores are right now. Wow, the Islanders are up 6-2. Oh, I know, Kitty, you're so slippery today. The Islanders are up 6-2 currently. Montreal's ahead 3-2. I'm watching what I normally watch on New Year's Eve. I may be the hockey guy, but on New Year's Eve, it is Anderson Cooper and Kathy Griffin. It is New York, New Year's Eve. Hi. She's not happy. I don't think she likes the alcohol smell in my breath. I just started drinking it. I haven't had more than one. But yeah, so I'm not watching hockey right now. I watched the Boston game earlier, and I watched parts of the Capitals destroying the Devils, and I watched parts of Columbus in between, as I said, moving stuff out of my old place. Um, Now, if Montreal can hold on and win that, that's a huge win for Montreal. Dallas just scored to make it 3-1, so Florida's up 3-1 with 3:26 left. Reimer's in net for Florida, so it'd be nice to see him get a win. I have no faith left in Dallas whatsoever, none. Colorado's leading. No, Colorado's behind the Rangers, 3-2. And then we get down to the games that are finished. Tampa won today over Carolina. They had to have that game. Still to come, Arizona at Calgary, Vancouver at Edmonton, San Jose at LA. But I thought, you know what? Let's do some resolutions, because resolutions are fun, and they don't really mean a whole lot. Now, personally, my resolutions are simple. One, continue making multiple videos per day as much as I can. Now that I don't have to go to my place before I come home every day, now that this is my place, I should be able to do more videos. So, yay for content. Um, and as the channel grows, and it's been growing at a pretty good rate the last month or so, as the channel grows, well, that should free me up to get more hockey related items. This jersey here, of course, being the one that Yvonne bought me for Christmas. I have another one in the mail that should arrive this week. It'll either arrive this mailing week or next mailing week, one or the other, for sure. I'm not telling you guys which one, but I'm kind of excited because it is one of the teams I don't have. It is a team I don't have. It's not another Toronto. I was thinking about another Toronto. I could have got another Toronto for $50. But I thought, no, you've got enough Toronto. And even though the Toronto ones are always cheap, and that's why I've got so many Toronto ones, I thought, no, you've got enough of the Toronto. Get something that you don't have. So for people who are asking, before people ask, the teams I don't have now are Minnesota, Columbus, because I can't find my Columbus jersey anywhere. I have one from their first season in the NHL, the original jersey, which is ugly as hell. It's got the wasp on the sleeve, the green one. It's gone. I don't know what happened to it. And I don't have the Ducks. I had the Ducks at one point. I gave it away. It was the original Mighty Ducks jersey, the purple and green one. Don't hate me, but it's gone. So I want to get the Orange Ducks. I've been thinking on that one. I was thinking about the Columbus jersey, but whether or not to get it, and I was thinking about maybe getting Minnesota. I made up my mind the other night with the half price sale on Sport Check, which I think ends tonight. I picked one. So you guys will find out when I get it. And I'm not even gonna do a whole jersey unveiling. I'm just gonna be wearing it in the video, and we'll see who notices and says something first. Um, but my resolution is to complete all 30 teams. I was thinking about it when Yvonne got me this jersey. I said, you know what? I said to myself, you know what? Get all 30 teams. Just do it, and then pare down your jersey collection. Um, take the jerseys that you're not set on keeping, and you can either let Yvonne go to the 24-hour bidding sites and give them up, or you could do a giveaway on your channel. So I'm leaning towards giveaway on my channel because shipping jerseys isn't overly expensive. So look for that in the new year. But that's after I've completed all 30 teams. And then I'm just looking to get rid of the jerseys that I don't wear anymore. They'll all be size small or medium men's. So keep that in mind. Bear's really affectionate right now. Sorry, Kathy Griffin was really making Anderson giggle there. It's one night of the year watching CNN where Anderson Cooper actually you can tell he's gay, very much so. And Kathy Griffin seems to revel in bringing it out in him. It's really funny to watch, actually. Now, which reporter is that? Beautiful. Anyways, and I am not drunk, so I have no excuse for saying it. I don't have a crazy girlfriend who's gonna particularly care. Um, and I've said a woman I see on TV is attractive. Uh, resolutions, I resolve as well to do my best with the next draft class to get all of the pronunciations beforehand. And I mean all rounds, everybody. I always took pride as a kid in knowing, Pacaraticalio. That was the big one. That was I know how to say this one. Ilka Sinicello. Like, I was big on the Finns and the Swedes, making sure I got all their names. Finns are great. I gotta say, honestly, for anybody who's from Finland, your names are the greatest in the world. I think they are awesome sounding. Jyrki Jokipaka, Veli-Pekka Kautanen was another one. I may butcher them, but I don't care. I just trying to think of them here. Vesa Vidakovsky. They all sound great. They do. They sound, and the more syllables, the better. They're more fun to say than names of anybody else. The hardest names to say are usually Czech, because I don't think Czech people use vowels a lot of the time. I look at names, I'm like, Firk, Firk, F-R-K. Okay, Firk it is. Sometimes they come over to North America and they add letters to the last name so that we can say them properly. It's kind of funny to watch. But I do resolve to get better at names in general. And with Dunder Mifflin, Dustin Bufflin, see what I did there? For people who've been fans of the channel for a little while, that's how I remember Dunder Mifflin, Dustin Bufflin. So don't say Dennis. So I'm working on it. And the other key for me in terms of this channel is if anybody's noticed, I move sort of away from the swearing parts of things now and more towards keeping things G and PG rated, PG or PG-13 rated. And a lot of that has to do with what they said about demonetizing videos that have a lot of swearing in them. And I know that's not been widespread, and I know that's been that affects more of the big, multi-huge million viewer channels. But I still think it's fine. I can censor myself. There's also the part of me too that would like to work in that industry, and I can't drop F-bombs and swear like a sailor on Sportsnet or TSN or even 1040 or even, say, a local radio station that's even smaller than that. I can't do it. So I might as well get myself used to not swearing unless it's something I'm really passionate about, which I understand would make some of my videos seem rather drier and maybe a little less passionate. But there's no less passion now than there was 6 months ago. It's just more controlled. That's Kessler's on TV or Weidman. Yeah. Um, or a few of the other players that tend to aggravate me a little bit when I watch them play. But it is the new year. It is 2017. I do resolve to watch as much of the games as I can in the new year. There are certain teams I'm really anxious to watch, like Arizona's game is starting in 15 minutes in Calgary. Arizona is the most miserable team to watch, and I love every minute of it because they're miserable to watch. I've said in previous videos, watching a train wreck is more fun than watching success if you don't have a vested interest in a certain team. Like Colorado's now behind New York 5 or 4-2, and the Rangers have a power play. Kreider has a hat trick. Congratulations, Chris Kreider. Frank Vatrano had a goal for Boston today. I said Vatrano was a guy that I could see making having a breakout season, and certainly with that goal today, I don't know if it's going to be factored into what they have with the live statistics on TSN. No, it's not in there yet. So in 5 games now, Vatrano has 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. Wow, that Irish cream hits fast, don't it? Hi, kitty. So Vatrano is in a small amount of games doing well. Pittsburgh tied Montreal, sending it in overtime. Florida's still leading Dallas 3-1 after 2. It's a bit of a light schedule. I know it's New Year's Eve, but it's a bit of a light schedule, ain't it? And then tomorrow there's the Centennial. I did, getting away from New Year's resolutions, I did watch parts of the alumni game today. I have a hard time with alumni games just because it used to be I didn't care because I'd never watched the guys play. Now I get upset because I watch them play and I'm like, oh, this is so hard to watch because I remember when they were current NHLers and they were fast and they were fun and they were, and now it's kind of, I mean, the only reason that I watch any parts of an alumni game is to see who's playing it. So once I've seen who the lines are, who's playing, who's in net, I go, that's good. And I'm done. Like I watched maybe 5 minutes of the Chicago St. Louis game and I was like, I'm good, I'm done. So there's that. Let me know in the comments below any kind of resolutions you've got. Any kind of hockey related ones in particular. I do resolve that once my stepson's hockey games start up again on Wednesdays, I will post videos. I will post them every Wednesday. So for anybody who's gone, he only did that once, never did it again. Oh, I'm doing it again. He just hasn't played hockey again. My future mother-in-law is quite taken with that video, has shared it on social media, much to my appreciation. And it's been a big hit with numerous people who are not, NHL fans. So that is big. And if I have another resolution that's channel related, it is to do more with connecting with the community the next time that I have some time off from work. In my personal life, a resolution I've had is to find some new work. What I've discovered, I discovered today, there's lots of full-time work around here, but they don't pay anywhere near what I'm making at my job right now. So I might as well stay with where I am for right now, because I'd be crazy to quit right now. Um, it's not it's not great work, but when you're making 17.23 an hour and minimum wage is 10.85, and most local jobs start at 10.85, I don't think that losing almost $7 an hour makes a lot of financial sense when I don't have to. So I'm going to leave it as it is for right now. I also resolved to do more longer and shorter videos, so to please both crowds. Today's been longer videos, admittedly. But when I see an article on Sportsnet oversimplifying trades and lying about what the trades involved, that's a problem. Because going back to the Brent Burns trade, and you can watch my video from earlier today on this, when he says Brent Burns was traded for Charlie Coyle, that's absolutely incorrect. It was Devin Setaguchi, who was a top six forward at the time, and Charlie Coyle, who was a top prospect at the time, and a first round draft pick. That's standard. Roster player, prospect, first rounder gets you a good player. That's standard. And at the time, Brent Burns had come off of a very good season where he had 17 goals, but he'd been injury prone before that. There was all kinds of injury problems. So it was basically there was some thought at the time that maybe Minnesota was jettisoning him before he got hurt again. So, there's some reason that Minnesota would have done that. And then a year later, Minnesota brought in Ryan Suter. Gavin DeGraw. I have no idea who that is. I'm so out of touch. No idea who that is. But anyways, I also have discovered that WWE wrestling will be in Abbotsford in February, or first week of February. I resolve in the new year to resolution my way to that. I will do whatever I have to get there. My new stepsons have never watched wrestling at all, so I will get some of my deep wrestling DVDs out, share it with them, and see if they like it. If they do, I'll take them. If they don't, Noah and I are going to have floor seats, and it's going to be kind of sort of awesome. I don't even watch wrestling anymore, but I tell you, watching wrestling live is fun. It is a lot of fun. And I highly recommend it to anybody who used to watch wrestling and doesn't anymore. If WWE comes to your town, go and watch it. It's fun. It's a fun, especially a house show, and this is a house show. It is a fun way to spend a 3 hour night. Um, and you see a lot of people, and it's a lot of fun, and it's great. And in my case, it's going to be a Monday night, so it's the SmackDown crew, so that'll be fun because that involves seeing a lot of wrestlers I like a lot. So I'll be pretty happy with that. Anyways, that's it from me for tonight. I just wanted to do some New Year's resolutions that are channel related. On a personal level, I resolved to marry this woman who's taking me into her home and into her life. I resolved to not do New Year's resolutions because they don't work, and resolve to work on that. So figure out how much of irony and how much I just contradicted myself, and how much of that might have had to do with the Irish cream in this cup of milk here. And I will be back to talk to you all, but you know what, screw it. I'm not coming back till 2017. I'm done. 2016 is just, I'm not coming back till 2017. I will not post a single video until I'm done with 20, unless something really good happens in the NHL tonight. I'm not. I'll. I'll probably won't be back till 2017, and I'm not posting anything more than say 500-600 videos in 2017 because I have time for me. No, it's gonna be more than that. So yeah, um, I thank you people for being there. I'm glad the holiday season's got through and finished. I'm glad you guys made it through as well. Um, the challenges of the new year are still out there, but thank you for being with me on this journey of personal growth and discovery. And I look forward to you guys being there with me as things continue. Um, you're greatly appreciated. And I will talk to you all again. I don't know if I'm going to say tonight or tomorrow, so I'll just say I'll talk to you all soon. That way, I've got my butt covered. Night, everybody.